Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As always, I want to first thank all my brothers and sisters in arms, whether you are serving in the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Air Force, the Space Force, and Coast Guard. Thank you for your service in keeping our country safe. And I also want to thank and extend my gratitude to your families for supporting you. I know how hard it is on families when duty calls and you're off to training or deployments and you're gone for weeks at a time or even months at a time, right? Again, thank you, and may God's Holy Spirit be with you to keep you safe. Okay. So, in my previous video, I talked about what is a scope of work, why it's important, how to create it, and the software I use to create the scope of work, even when managing the budget and the timeline for all my flips. Okay, if you have not watched that video, go back into my channel and look for that video and then come back to this one. All right, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through one of my flips and explain what we did to the property, the materials we use, what we look for to renovate so our property is more attractive to the buyers, and what we do to get our properties under contract in less than 24 or even 48 hours, right? This is one of the reasons I created this channel. I wanted to share my tips, knowledge, experience, and resources for all you, my brothers and sisters in arms, so you don't make the same mistake I did when I first started. You see, the real reason I created this channel is for all my service members, because 5 years ago, I started thinking about life after retirement. I knew that I didn't want to work for the government again, and I didn't want anyone, to be my boss or that I have to answer to, right? And because I've already done that for 20 years, and I can't see myself doing it again for another 20 years. That's when I decided that I wanted to have a business where I can be my own boss, that'll give me the freedom to set my own schedule and decide how much money I want to make and spend more time with my family. That's how I found real estate investing in wholesaling, fix and flipping, and construction company, all while serving active duty in the United States Army. But for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Chris Solaita. I am a servant of my Lord Savior Jesus, a husband, a father of two, and I'm currently serving active duty here at Fort Liberty, North Carolina. But before we get to the topic, I want to first thank you to every one of you guys for smashing that like button and commenting on all my videos, right? It really means a lot to me. This is how I'm able to conversate with you. This is how I'm able to know if my videos are really resonating with you or not, right? And if I can help you by answering your questions, I would love to. Okay. So the other thing too is, if you have a question I can't answer, I'll definitely, reach out to my network and see if they can provide that answer. And then also I'll provide you with the source of that answer so that way you can go straight to the source that's more reliable than me, right? You see, all my content is strictly from my experience, what has worked for me, what has not worked for me, the knowledge that I've gained over the years, right? There is one thing that you're not going to see me do on this YouTube channel is speak on something in real estate investing that I have not done. Okay. I will only give you what I have experienced, and all that experience I have, the knowledge and everything will all be specifically in fix and flipping houses. And as a disclaimer, this is strictly for educational purposes. The content I provide is informational and learning purposes and should not be considered as a professional advice. So I encourage you to do your own research and seek consultation. Okay. All right. So, like I said, what we're going to do tonight is walk through one of my videos. One of my properties that we've already sold. But I'm going to walk you through and then let you guys in on how I think, how me and my wife thinks as on the property, and how we take the property from an old old house to renovate it to where we can actually sell it and get it under contract in less than 24 or 48 hours. Okay. So what I'm going to do is switch over to my screen share. Okay. And then let me get this into present mode. Okay, so as you can see, this is one of the properties. This is just one of the properties that we have, and I think we sold this last year sometime in 2023, early last year in 2023. But as you can see the pictures, the top left picture here, and then the transformation, the before and then to the after. Okay, so when we're looking at the exterior on this right here, the roof was okay. There was nothing wrong with the roof. There was only like little patches here and there that we had to do. A lot of the we had to redo the flashing that's over here at the chimney. As you can see, the color scheme that we have on is our color scheme as far as inside it out is always going to be a white and black, and then with the red doors. We keep everything the same, okay? And then with black shutters, as you can see. Now from the old picture, as you can see the old picture on the top left, there was a carport. Okay, but then over here in the new picture, there's no carport. So the carport, there was a carport that extended all the way out here. We took that out. The reason why we took it out is because it just made the house look bigger, right? Those little things that you do on the house, it can just make it look big, especially on the inside too, right? It makes the house look bigger, right? So that's what we did. We took out the as you can see, we took out the gutters on here. As you can see, the gutters were on there before. We took out the gutters. We painted it white. We painted the fascias. We did a lot of work on the fascia and the soffits. We also added in new windows. As you can see, there's new windows on there from the old ones. Okay, so that's on the outside. We did a little bit of landscaping here and there. But yeah. So, moving to the next one. Now, this is another picture of the exterior. Now, this is the back side. As you can see, in order for us to make this look a little better, so what we did was we added a bunch of gravel over here, right? And then also, as you can see, we added what do you call that? A railing over here, only because it's by building code you have to have a railing, at least on one side, right? So we added those we added the gravel. We also added mold, I mean not mold but mulch, black mulch over here. Again, the doors, the exterior doors, what we did was took out the storm door. We still, that door that was already behind the storm door, that door we just left it. We changed out the lights to it, all the exterior lights, we changed those out. As you can see, the door to the crawl space, we changed that out. We painted everything. Now you see the what do you call it? The bricks, or yeah, those bricks that we laid down on the gravel. Well, those were already there and they were stacked up in the back of the house. And then what we did was just grabbed it, laid it out like that, put gravel around it, and then call it a day, right? So that's what we did on the side. As you can see, not much we did, but just enough to where it makes it look nice, right? Okay, next picture. So now walking on the inside. So as you walk on the inside, you see the fireplace with the mirror, big old mirror over there. As you can see, there was on the left-hand side, there was a wall here. Okay, now in the new pictures, if you look at it, we opened up that wall. The reason why we opened it up, because you know when you open it up, it just makes it look a lot bigger, right? And then these are the type of houses that a lot of buyers nowadays are looking for, right? So what we did with the fireplace is we changed out the mantle. We took out the mantle. We added a shiplap. Took out the mirror that was there. Added shiplap to it, as you can see. And then for the fans, we kept the fans. All the fans that we had, the ceiling fans, is always one ceiling fan that we get. All the lights that we get, they're all the same lights for every house that we get, right? The flooring that we put in, it's all LVP, and it's one type of LVP, right? So as you can see, what else did we change on this other than just painting? Oh, and then the ceilings, we stipple the ceiling on this, right? Um, as you can see, there was no stipple on the old picture, but what we did was we flattened everything out, put a lot of mud on there, and then afterwards we put stipple on there. Okay, so as you can see in the new pictures, the before and after, totally different, right? Um, yeah, so that's what we did for the living room. Now the kitchen is where the kitchen, the three most important places that you want to spend a lot of money in to get your houses sold and then also more attractive and then get more value out of it is you want to spend it in the kitchen, in the master bedroom, and the master bath, and also in the bathrooms. Okay, those are the three areas. Those are the three areas that you want to focus more on because, to be honest, the kitchen, it's always about the ladies, right? Women love the kitchen, and then also the master bedroom. Women love the master bedroom, how they look. You got to change it to where we change it. Well, this is all my wife's doing. She comes up with all what we put in there, and then make suggestions, and then me and the crew, we just follow her lead, right? So what we did in the kitchen, as you can see in the old picture, we took everything out, the cabinets, we demoed pretty much this entire area. Now the washer and dryer, there was no place for the washer and dryer, so the washer and dryer, as you can see, was right next to the door over here, right? There was washer on this side and the dryer, I believe, was on that side. But what we did was we demoed everything, right? And we put in all shaker cabinets. As you can see, the butcher block is what we use for our countertops. We use this butcher block for all our houses, right? The the one the before that it was quartz that was on there, and then we changed it out, took that out, and put in butcher blocks. Um, all the hardware, the fixtures are all black handles. The lights are always the same lights that we get. We don't change out any lights. Now, what we did with the laundry is we created this right here, as you can see, with the bifold doors. Um, we created this for the laundry room. So this is not only that this is for the laundry room also, but is also where the a tankless water heater was at. So in the old picture, as you can see, next to the refrigerator, the the water heater was here. Now with the water heater plus the washing machine and the dryer, they would not all fit in here. So what we did was we got a tankless water heater, and it works so much better because there's like literally you don't need that much space for a tankless water heater, and it adds more value to the house. It gives it that little bit of wow factor to it, and then also it's very efficient as far as um, the electricity is concerned, right? So we changed out the exterior door for it. Also, as you can see, on we don't do refrigerators on any of our flips, but we do the range, the microwave, the dishwasher. So for the backsplash, we added a little bit of um, on this one because of the price point. We were going to do the shiplap on this one, but because of the price point, we figured, well, let's do the backsplash because of the price point of this house that we did, right? So next picture. So that's the kitchen. Now going into the bedroom. This is the master bedroom. Now we love, as you can see in the old one, there was a closet here and then also a half bath this was their master bedroom. This little closet, right? And then in the other side of this little closet was the half bath where it was just a toilet and sink, and that was it, right? And then the fireplace. So what we did was we covered up the fireplace, took out the fireplace, we covered that fireplace up, and then we completely put up a new wall here, as you can see, and then that new wall is where that separation is from the master bedroom now to the bathroom, and then also the closet. But then we did these barn doors, and we love barn doors. We always add barn doors in all our flips. Okay. These are one of the things that for our flips, it makes our flips a little bit more unique than any other flips. Okay. We always try to put something in that makes our flip a little bit, unique than other people's flips. Okay. And barn doors is one of them. So barn doors, the red doors is one of them. There was something else that we did. The tankless water heater is one of them. But yeah, so as you can see, the ceiling fan, same ceiling fan, right? I don't need no special kind of ceiling fan for like a master bedroom. No, it's just the same one that I use in the living room, the same one I'm using in the bedrooms. It just keeps it simple, right? So as you can see, the the master bedroom did become a little bit smaller, but because we added the bathroom, and I'll show you the next picture here. There you go. This is what the bathroom looks like, right? This is what the master bath looks like. So in the master bath, we added a walk-in shower with the toilet, right? A little bit of separation in the toilet, and then as you can see, the closet right there. And in the walk-in closet, it also has a what you call that, a barn door in there, right? As you can see, also the vanity, right? The vanity lights, the mirror, everything matches, all black and white. We keep everything, the color scheme, everything the same, right? So that's for the master bath. As you can see, the flooring also is all LVP throughout, right? Sometimes we do depending on the price range, that we add carpets in the bedrooms, right? But for this price range, we had to put LVP up in the bedrooms. Now the last picture here is the other bathroom. This is the other. I think this is a hall bath. Yeah, this is a hall bath. So as you can see in the hall bath, what we did was we tore everything down. This was completely taken out. The vanity, the tub, the tiles. As you can see how old and that was, and we updated to this right here. Right, new tub, right, new surround, new toilet in there, vanity with lights, right? So going back, I'm going to go back. Here's why ours sell really good. Oops. The reason why we sell really good is because as you look at the pictures, what do you see? You see furniture in there, right? Those furnitures are all the staging that we pay for. Actually, it's my wife's staging that we do, right? This is what when people when buyers walk into the house, they want to imagine themselves living in there. Okay, so when we stage it, you allow that imagination for them to walk in the house and look at it like, wow, I can see myself living in here with all these furnitures and stuff, and how the setup and everything. This is how you get into the home buyer's mindset, is by staging. And in the staging, like a lot of sometimes you see a lot of flippers, they don't like staging because they think that, oh, it's gonna sell no matter what. That's true, it's gonna sell no matter what. But that is one of the reasons why our houses don't stay on the market very long. 24, 48 hours. We always get it under contract, right? And it's because of these little things that we do to our houses, right? That enables us to let me go back. That enables us to sell our houses a little faster than anyone else, and it makes our houses more unique than anyone else. And every time we get a showing, we get all kinds of compliments from the agents and even from the buyers, right? And even for those who put in offers, and then they lose the offer, but then they would come back and say, telling their agents that their agents tell us that how much they love the house, right? So I hope that this video helps you out a lot, and then keeps you in your mind as far as like thinking, okay, what can I do to my house, to my flip, to make this flip look really nice, right? And these are one of the things that we do. One is staging. We always stage our houses. Number two, we make ours unique because of the color scheme. We want ours to stand out different from everybody else. Number three is the materials that we put in there. A lot of people don't put in butcher boards. We always put in butcher boards. That's what makes us a little bit unique, because when you go in there, it's always either, a quartz countertop or um, some other things, but we put in butcher board, right? So um, we put that one in. What else? And then the barn doors. That's what makes us a little different from everybody else, right? So in every one of our houses, that's exactly what we're trying to do when we imagine how we're going to design this house, or how we're going to flip it to, and what materials we put in there. And then all the materials that we put in there are all the same materials. That we do not go away from the materials we use. The only time we go away from maybe changing one thing or another is when the price points are different. If it's in a lower price point, 100 or 150 to $200,000, maybe no, 150 to $200,000. When we sell it, we we don't do LVP throughout the entire house. We only do LVP in the kitchen, the living room, in the hallway, and that's about it. And all the bedrooms are carpeted. Now, if the price points are like 250 to 350, that's when we are like, all right, no carpets. Carpets are no carpets, but LVP throughout the entire thing. And as far as maybe we add in a little bit, fancy lights, right? And but yeah, so I hope that this video really helps you out as far as deciding, when it comes time to renovate, when it comes time to get a picture of what you should do. For us, we keep everything simple. Okay. In our next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you even how simpler I make it as far as material is concerned, what we use and how I track it. Okay. So I hope that this video really helps you out. Again, if you guys want to, um, know more about what type of materials and everything, please join my government issue flipping government issue flippers, my free VIP mentorship group. The link is in the description below, and then also pin it in a comment. But go ahead and come join us and see what it's all about. We do once a week training to where we go over things like this. All the we have Q&A, and there's also a free course in there that you guys can go in there and then take that free course and then join us in our once a week meeting. But other than that, I really appreciate you guys joining me tonight as far as this video is concerned, and I'll see you on the next one. So other than that, stay blessed by the best. Peace.